Right, Hero Comics here. Next episode of Hero Comics Transgender Hate Mail, Homosexual Hate Mail, Atheist Hate Mail. I was planning on trying to go back to the old microphone setup, and I did for a little bit. For at least one video. Cancel. I did for a little bit of this one video, but go. It's a message. But I decided to just go back to stick with this style for now because I guess it sounds better or something like that. I don't know. Well, I guess it goes with the camera and it sounds better, at least in comparison to other stuff. I'm going to continue working on my microphones, continue to get better ones, more expensive, better ones. Eventually, it's got to keep on working. Figure out how to budget that in. So let's continue on here with more hate mail. Basically, me talking about reacting to a bunch of screen caps on YouTube and DeviantArt. That are response comments, comments that are response comments I made against the TV and lifestyles and a few other things. Trigger warning. Do not lie. Say there's hate speech in my videos, because there is no hate speech in my videos. It's speech you hate. That's the story. Let's continue on here. Stellar Blade, talk about the fall of the company that made Stellar Blade, and how they will the soon fall about company that made Stellar Blade. Basically, they are trying to get their ESG score up now because they're going to do public and stuff. To get ESG score up, you have to raise DEI. DEI is not real diversity, equality, and inclusion. It is a popular word to use for people who make characters a certain way, make characters in games a certain way that doesn't do as well as when they don't. But it's more popular. So yeah, get that ESG score. Yeah, I don't know. I don't like it. We'll see how things go. But yeah, I'm not really all that much hope. They're supposed to be the chosen one. They're supposed to be amazing, but we'll see how things go. Hopefully, if they fail, others will take their place and do better. Let's go. Celebrate Hate Mail Part 1. Someone says, Easter games are doing well, Western games are failing. Failing. Big eye emoji. I wonder why that is. Gasp emoji. That guidebook on how to make women look like trans men couldn't have anything to do with it, right? Eye roll emoji. Should have the URL of where you can see the a video talking about a hypnotic video talking about this uglification art book that they're trying to circulate. That people are trying to show off, in for games. Like, look, these artists are saying, Western modern gaming artists are saying, hey, here's how you make a character better for the modern gaming space. Here's how you do it. I'm going to use Power Girl with, her boob with her suit with the boob, window cut out, to show off how you do it. This is like how, this is the old way of designing her, and it shows off this super sexy, curvaceous woman with the, awesome, wonderful breasts, and just looking sexy and hot. And it's like, this is the new way to design her, and it looks like a dude. She looks like a dude, It's just like, but I'm just like that stuff like that. Trying to encourage others to make these characters look like men. These female characters look more like men. To raise your ESG score. To show you're one of the people who fall for this nasty stuff. It's just one of the worst things you ever do. So then someone says, well, in Nintendo's case, yes, but not Stellar Blade. I say, in Nintendo's case, someone was hating on Stellar Blade. I was like, well, in Nintendo's case, not Stellar Blade, because I hate Stellar Blade. Stellar Blade is showing off these ladies in these skin tight outfits, and their booties are all over the place, and looking sexy and hot, and they look better than I do, so I hate them. So the person says, Stellar Blade, well, not Stellar Blade. I say, try this out. Stellar Blade user score keeps getting higher and higher. What was that you were saying? Eyeglasses emoji. So yeah, they say Stellar Blade. I'll say Stellar Blade is doing really well, doing amazing and wonderful. Easter games are doing well. Western games are failing. So basically, like, yeah, let's celebrate one of the best games around this year. According to user scores, which people do not like. Because it's something that if they go with ESG, which is some money, then, for the giant corporate conglomerates, then they will not get as much money from the users, But if they go with the users, they will not get as much money from the corporate conglomerates, So it's like, what are we going to do? What are we going to work for here, And some people are like, we'll stick with working with the customers. And I'm like, very happy about that. We'll stick with working with the corporate conglomerates. I'm not happy about that because they fail. Let's go. And so it says, it's sad to see so awesome. I say it's sad to see awesome games like that. Game makers fall from grace. First off, say, you know this. I hope they so enjoy seeing their player count of their older games always eclipse the player count of their newer games. Angry face emoji. And so, what did they make? Nick English was a mobile game they made before Stellar Blade. Was an amazing game, really? Stellar Blade was a good game, but not amazing according to people who don't like it because of lies they were told. People built them up in their heads because they thought anti-censorship for the gamers. This was the illusion the company and CEO Harley to this company. The Harley and the CEO Harley trying to keep up. I say Stellar Blade has hot girls in it. For modern games, that's amazing. With ESG comes UGLY. It's like sad breath emoji. Next. Yeah, why? And as hot girl to me and a Trojan horse to fund a project you think has and may have done, but the devs pull out and use that money for a progressive project. I would if I was that way, as desperate as people are becoming. Selling sex is a new practice, but that shouldn't be the determining factor. Was anti-ESG DEI. It's the principles of the developer and wanting to make games, passion for it. If they're simply making games to exploit people with gambling mechanics, it's highly doubtful that they are who you are looking for. Yeah, that's true. Still, I want this stuff to happen. This one here. Stop making M&M's sex objects comments part 1. From Stephen Colbert talking about it. And I say, I quote this one. I quote, stop treating M&M's, the M&M's as sex objects. I say, no, I always try to eat green and brown. I will always try to eat green and brown. I want them to melt in my mouth. And then I got a like for that. And someone said, props to the marketing guys. They do all the work on this month-long project. On the first day, I spent the rest of the time getting paid for making spitballs. And someone says, I love Steven. I just adore reading the comments. It's like morning paper. Thanks for all the laughs. Nearly peed my pants. Someone else. Next. Story booth getting the talk. School short hate mail. School short hate mail part 1. The talk about sex. Birds of the bees. And someone said, honestly, I don't get why they teach us this crap in elementary school. I remember being scared for life after learning about this stuff in 2nd grade. Nobody would shut up about it. I still have flashbacks to this day. Black. Right, so it's 2nd grade. Well, that's too young. Kids are too mature for that stuff. So that at such an age. WTF. Someone says, I learned about this stuff in 6th grade. All the girls were weirded out by this except me. I was the calmest and quietest in class. And so it says, I was giggling with my elementary BF. I tried so hard not to laugh. So as I'm Italian at 28 years old. This stuff was taught to me in elementary school. Kind of 3rd, 4th grade. And no one got traumatized. The USA has a problem. Thinking emoji. Someone says, I'm in USA and I just don't get why the kids get traumatized so easily. Snowflakes. Snowflake emojis. Someone says, 2nd grade is quite early, but to answer your question, it's taught in elementary school simply because children begin puberty coming toward the end of the elementary. Read more. Someone says, I know it's a weird thing to learn that early, but it's actually pretty important. Sad reason. It makes kids less vulnerable to stranger danger if they know body parts and can talk about what happened or what a child offender asked them to do. Sorry, I really hate to bring it up. Just keeping kids safe is too important to ignore. Happy version. It's good for kids to know where babies come from. Number 3, it helps kids to know about puberty before it happens. Number 4, obviously this point isn't for elementary school, but it's when they are in high school, it's good for them to know about using protection. 2nd grade, says Wales. That's young. I learned it in 5th grade. Someone said, I don't think it's young. Depends. A lot of kids learn things, so they won't be confused as they're brought up. I feel like learning about what's right and wrong shows me in these conversations. That's true. I learned about when I was 6, and it intrigued me. Maybe learning about this would easier if we were never taught, if we never taught, all that butts and poo. I don't know about that. Were funny. There's all the butts and poo were funny. Old school smiley face emoji. They teach in high school tops, middle school minimum because middle school also has health and the puberty talks. Telling children about the body is a safety measure because if they're hurt by an adult or in pain, there's anything they can clearly articulate what they mean. While we sexualize body parts, at the end of the day, still another organ than you. On you, and organs are sexual. Unless you try to get off the pictures of spleens. That's weird. Smiley face emojis. That's very strange. We learned this in the 5th grade. That's too young, man. 5th grade, someone says. It was like, start puberty. And that in middle school. Next. Yeah, some kids are really in middle school. I agree. Like 2nd grade, a literal 7 or 8-year-old. Like, man, please. Cheers the stream emojis and hand emoji. Hold up. You say 2nd grade? 5th grade is usually the time when schools talk about it. Your school is weird as F. They taught me this is actually 9th grade. 2nd grade, I learned about puberty. 5th grade, but the talk was the 7th. No, not it already. Knew about it already.